Welcome everybody, this is Pam at the Paper Outpost. Today's a little different video. I'm actually going to take a mini tour through my old original fundles that I used to make for myself before I actually started creating fundles. Fundles are collections of old and interesting papers to be used in junk journals or your artwork or any way you like. They came about originally because I used to take these gallon-sized Ziploc bags and just, well, I don't even know if this might not be an official one. Maybe I grabbed the wrong thing. This is all handwritten letters. Nope, not that one. This one. This is an original fundle that Pam created for herself. And I just wanted to show you the kinds of things that I would gather, and because I had collections of things, and it was much easier for me to go around and pick one thing from each little pile and then put it in a Ziploc bag, just so that when I sat down to make a journal, I would just pull from this pile as opposed to getting up and going and getting that and going and getting that. It became too cumbersome. So then, long story short, instead of making one for myself, I thought, well, if I can pull out one page, I can pull out 10 pages, and then I can make 10 of these for myself. And then the thought process went, if I can do this for myself, maybe others would be interested in this, and that's how I turned out to sell fundles to the public. So I have not looked at one of these in a long time, and I don't even know what is in here, and I didn't really have any rhyme or reason to what I picked. So let's just take a look through and see what actually was in one of my original fundles. So you never know what you're going to find. I don't even know what this is. Let me see. Some type of, oh, it's a foreign language. Could be Russian, could be Ukrainian. Some type of log. Maybe somebody knows what that is. Oh, this could be Greek. I think this might be Greek, actually. I'm seeing, because I'm seeing a phi. I think that's a phi. Is that a phi? I don't know. Somebody school me on this, but I think it might be Greek. But like old foreign documentation of some sort. I think it is Greek. I'm going with Greek. It looks like the Greek alphabet to me. Could be wrong. Used to be part of sorority. The first thing they had us do was memorize the Greek alphabet. We had to be able to recite it. That was back in junior college or community college. That was so funny. So anyway, that is that. Now, something like this I might tuck into a pocket or a tuck, or I might separate all these and use one page at a time here or there, possibly for collage or whatnot. What is this? This is a page from a 1959 diary. And that was just very interesting to see what people wrote back then, because it wasn't what I call Hollywoodified. It's actually what life was like. And I found that a lot of them would report on the weather, report if anybody died, and they said what they did that day, their level of work. Often it was not the emotional side of life. It was more a list of the things that happened in that day. You know, made pies this morning, went out and worked in the garden, organized the barn, you know, something like that. And then the weather was XXX and light rain, foggy mist. I mean, it was almost like reporting like that. So you never know what you're going to find in these things. Here's, what's this? Oh, I used to like to use greeting cards in my junk journals just for pure ephemera purposes. I guess you could consider a greeting card as an item that is to be used once and tossed away. It's kind of sad if somebody made it for you. You wouldn't want to toss it away. I still have issues with that word definition, but it's okay. It's like, I consider it old, interesting paper that we like to collect and put in junk journals. That's what I call ephemera. But something like this could be used as is to give a person extra writing space, or you could turn this into something and then put it in your junk journal. It could be like a million and one things you can do with a gift greeting card. Whether they're blank or not doesn't matter, because you can always just cover up the sentiment with a piece of paper or something like that, so you're not really stuck if there's words in there that don't jive with the theme of your junk journal. But just something to think about if you have these laying around. Here's some, just I guess, more greeting cards, just random, something for me to play with. An envelope, you can do so many things with envelopes. What else do I have in here? Let's just pull a pile out. I have no idea. Oh, seed packets, yeah. These are so pretty. I love these seed packets, and you can use them as pockets or tucks. You could, these open at the bottom. I guess that's the way they just did it, but you could actually seal this and open this and use this as a pocket. Or you could just glue around here and use this as a pocket. There's a lot of different ways to do it, but they're so pretty with the flowers on front and everything. And sometimes you, or at least way back when, before all the prices went up on everything. Can I just say I spent $15 on pre-cut watermelon today? And okay, I have to, the deal at my grocery store was buy one, get one free, which sounded great. But suddenly the price went from $9.99 to $15. So I don't know how much of a deal it truly was. You know how it goes. Some of these index card dividers, I love these things. These can be used for so many things. Pockets, tucks, belly bands, side tucks, things like that. This could become a cover for a little mini notebook or something in there. It's got some strength to it. A lot of fun to be had there. Oh, I thought these were a little bigger than I bought them, but I think these are the world's smallest bags. And they were yellow, and there was a really good deal on them on eBay or something. And I thought, well, that would be fun because if I don't like, they were bright yellow, like neon yellow, but I coffee dyed them. Oh, can't see that well. I coffee dyed them, and they came out this kind of cool aged look. Let me get my glasses so I have half an idea of what you guys are looking at. Okay. Oh, okay. There we go. And they have the great, they were glassine or parchment or something. They have that great crinkle factor. Love that. Here's a little envelope. These are fun to collect if you come across these somewhere. I don't know whether these are coin envelopes or, I don't know, business card envelopes. I don't know what they are, but they're cute little envelopes. And this, I think, would be considered a library card pocket because there's no glue up here, so that's just meant to be mounted. So it's a pocket. Could also make a pocket this way, a pocket this way. Could fold it in half, have a little pocket. You know, like there's things you can do. Another little, I like ran out of all these little tiny pocket things. Or you can make these. What am I saying? You could just make these. I've got videos on how to make these. They're so easy to make. You don't need to buy bajillions of them. You can buy the pre-made ones and just decorate them, or you can actually make these just from printer paper. Very simple. What you can do is if you have one, deconstruct it, open it up, and use it as your template. And then, whoop, not like that, but that was smooth, Pam. Just show them how it's done. Okay, but you have your own little template right here. If you want to cut it out to the measurements to be exact, let me totally destroy this for the purpose of the video. This one will take a nosedive here. Yep, but easier said than done, right? But it's a great way. It's a great way to make a template. There. Okay, so that, you know what I mean? Like it's a template. You get it. You're smart people. Coffee dyed glassine little bag, and great crinkle factor. It's just got that crinkle factor, and stuff will show through it, which is kind of, I like that about the glassine stuff. Is I'm trying to find something that's colorful. Here, like you can see stuff through it, which is kind of cool. What did I drop? Something. Okay, library catalog cards. I think they have these, and these these coin roll things. These are cool. Those are in current junk journals. Oh, these are cool. I ran out of these, but these are alteration tags, and you can buy these in bulk, things like that. Or if you come across them somewhere, or maybe from your own, you know, meanderings across the world, you might find them. Here's I used to collect milk toppers. Very fun, and they come in very many unique styles and pictures and stuff like that. Those are really fun to collect. They're not too, I don't think they're too thick to put in a junk journal, and they would actually make really cool page tabs. These old, remember these? You remember that with the credit card? Anybody? That's dating yourself when you know the shwit. And they come in triplicate, so you can break them apart, and then you've got 3 pages to use. So look for businesses that are de-paperizing themselves. A lot of them are going online with a lot of that stuff. And, you know, stuff like this that is unused is not truly something important that they shred. You know, there's no documentation, anything that could be followed on here. So they might sell this stuff. So you might find stuff like this at garage sales, yard sales, auctions, you know, eBay, I don't know, maybe Etsy, something like that. Slides. Slides are really cool, and you never know what you're going to get. Let's see what this one is. I think I can see it. Looks like a bunch of buildings on a snowy day, but I think I have it upside down. Let me look at it that way. Huh. Okay, no, it looks like it's this way. Yeah, maybe it's not snow. There's a mountain in the back, though. I can tell you there is a mountain in the back. You can probably see it better than I can. But anyway, cool. You never know what you're going to get on there. I got one pack of celebrity slides, and there was like Tom Cruise and everybody in there. I don't know if I don't know if they're copied or originals or what, but they were really cool. And those are, I think, still currently going out in the Fundles. I have a big mix of these, so I don't look to see what every single slide is. to tell the truth, because I would be there for hours. These are, I believe, Russian pins. I bought a bunch of Russian pins once. That was kind of cool. And what have we got here? We have got old music paper, and I just love the angles on it. Isn't that pretty? Look at the 2 to 2 to 2 to 2. That's so pretty. But you can tear out like measures and bars and that kind of thing, and or just the treble clefs. I mean, and the bass little flats notes and stuff like that. Aren't they cute? They're just so cute. So many things you can do with music paper, and it's a nice size. Music paper is often bigger. Some are smaller, but some are bigger. Good old dictionary paper. I mean, you can tear out individual words and just put an individual word or the word and its meaning down. That's really cool. And look how many you have to pull from. I mean, you'll just be here forever doing that. Or you could use this to cover something. As somebody actually showed me this recently. They covered a book in torn pieces of dictionary, and they just inked around the edges, and it looks so beautiful. It's a great technique. Highly recommend it. What is it? Here's some old ephemera. Layman's Retreat League. Okay, there we go. A Jesuit retreat house. I bought a bunch of old ephemera. It just came in a box, and this person, I mean, I don't know why it was all in there. It was like this person's life was in there. I mean, their kids' drawings from when they were little, all the way through their career, medical records, stuff like, I mean, it was everything about this person. I don't know why it didn't go to the kids, or maybe the kids had it and then the kids died and then the kids, like, it got sold to the universe. I don't know what the story was, but it was very interesting. You could just literally learn this person's life by looking through that. It was very heartwarming. So you just never know what you're going to come across. These are some kind of, something about properties and rating something. I don't exactly know what these were, but I found a bunch of them. It had something to do with property registration. It was pretty cool. I love these. I love these like index card type things. Old business papers. This one's from 1927. I mean, and what I have found is they used to use straight pins to as opposed to a paper clip, or they would. I've even seen like safety pins used to hold a bunch of things together, not people, things. But it was very interesting. A lot of these are related to the railroads. I think it was just like a railroad batch that I bought. Division engineer. Yeah, it's just really cool. I found some very interesting records on railroad accidents, the photographs, what they thought the cause was and things like that. I still have some of that. That should be coming through in the Fundles at some point, or is currently. Let's see, John Deere Plow Company, the Harvester King. Oh, I think this has something to do with, why do I want to say almonds? There was a paper, an old paper like this. This is from, okay, so this says, where is it? Why can't I see it? It's here. Oh, May 25th, 97. It's 1897, not 1997. This paper is very old. And you can just tell by the coloring, the wear, and the tear. It's 1897 because it came in a pack of very old papers. So 1997 wasn't even around when these papers were created. Kind of know that sometimes you'll just see the end date, and that's what you get. Here is Simmons Hardware Company. We beg to acknowledge receipt. F your favor in closing, which has amount has been passed to your credit with thanks. Oh, that's nice. Maybe they received the money. I sent them back in the 1900s. Yep. United States of America. 1 cent. 1 cent. Oh, I just was at the post office. They said postage is going up again, like 60 or 65 cents a letter, something like that. Anyway, it's gone up. Hang on to your hats. Here we go again. A little, some type of pronunciation or dictionary book of some sort. Here, I love these old 1924 bank, maybe a receipt or something, with a stamp on it over here and a seal from 1924. I mean, you're just really interesting stuff. These were part of some kind of stock certificates, 1938, payable with this bond, and somebody had cut them into strips, but I still think they're so beautiful for collage or just tucking here or there or making belly bands, or, I mean, you just never know. You just never know what you're going to come across. Prepaid stock certificates. Matured $200 back in 1923. And they're big certificates, which is kind of cool. These are fun. Sometimes you can find those in bulk. Here's another one of those things from some it looks like a French place. I don't know. Oh, here's a giant puzzle piece. See, you never know. You just never know what you're going to come across. So here's labels. You can collect labels. Sometimes they have extras of these labels and they just sell them off. That's kind of cool. Here's apothecary labels. Also the same idea. What is this? It looks like a bank book register of some sort. It's the page from a bank book register. Remember writing down? Do you remember that? Back in the day? It was back in the day when we used to write down, okay, I got $135 left in the bank and I got to make it to the end of the month. Got to buy food, got to pay the rent, light bill, and we'd like write it like, oh, you got this much left, this much left. Yeah, this is from the Good Old Days magazine. It's kind of an interesting magazine if you've never seen it. The Bookman. Just odd little picture of a watercolor bird. And this woman. I mean, I don't know why I put that in there, just did. Atoms for Peace. That's interesting. The inventiveness of man shall be to find the way by which... Wait. To find the way by which the inventiveness of man be consecrated to his life. Okay. I'm more confused than when I started. Atoms for Peace. That's kind of weird, isn't it? Yeah. Huh. I wonder if that was before or after, like the Hiroshima bomb and things like that. Makes you wonder. It was a 3-cent postage. I'm sure somebody's going to know out there. Anybody stamp aficionados out there recognize this? So interesting stamps. These I bought new, but I like them because they had these little, I don't know where I got it, maybe AliExpress, perforated heart things, which are supposed to come off easily, but didn't this time. And the little puncture for the tag. These are cute. You can use them right in your junk journals, or you can get the ones off clothing and just cover them or decorate them any way you see fit. They have all different shapes and sizes you can get. Little index card Rolodex letter separators. Lavender. Just a little card, probably current day, but just cute. A little set of flower cards I had. These recipe cards are in perpetuity everywhere. In the thrift stores and that, you can buy them in, you know, stacks. I child-proofed my house, but they still get in. I love that. Here's a vocabulary translation. Okay, I'm going to butcher this. How did you hit on that? Wie sind Sie darauf gekommen? Wie kamst du darauf? Yeah, all right, probably pretty bad. No laughing, no laughing. Pretty little prayer cards. One more of those. What's this? Oh, this is just some kind of flashcards to, it looks like physics or electrochemistry. Okay, electrochemistry flashcards. I mean, you can just find the coolest things and turn them into junk journal thingies. Here's like a botanical card. I love botanical stuff. I'm just like go gaga over it. You know these books that have life lessons? These are great. Life's a Little Instruction Book. They give you great quotes to tear out and like you get multiple on one page and then you can tear out each one and just use them wherever in your junk journal for a little inspiration. This was a little tiny book. So if you ever come across little tiny books, here's a page from that. Some kind of scoring. I think it's maybe bridge. I don't know. Maybe bridge scoring. Here is an old ticket from 1945, which is kind of cool. And here is... I just got back from the beach and it was really packed. And it's Memorial Weekend and it was insane. It took us, what normally takes me 10 minutes to get to the beach, it took me an hour and 15 minutes to get down there and park. I know, you're not bleeding for me at all. You're like, at least you have a beach. I know, I know. That's why this Canadian came to Florida, to have a beach. Old tickets, these are, I think, cigarette tickets, Raleigh and Bel Air. Yeah, cigarettes. These are plentiful out there if you're looking for them. Victorian calling card. I love the calligraphy style on that's pretty. An old letter envelope from 1917. The Quartermaster's Department. Yeah, these are old, I believe they're Thai lottery tickets. Yeah, Thai government lottery. Okay, yes, she's not just babbling into oblivion. Sometimes things are actually real. Here's a tiny Victorian die cut, a scrap, Victorian scrap. Vendor stuff. I mean, I'm just like randomly showing you what actually was in one of my original ones, and I just like pulled what I thought were cool things. Old tickets. Your tickets to the Niagara Falls Hotel, 1941. These are probably newer tickets, but they can still be used in fun ways. This was actually a ticket to Hamburg. You had to get that to get on the plane. Here's some old defunct currency, money currency. I like collecting that. Here's an old postcard, not an old postcard, it's probably a current postcard, but it has botanical images on it, so that rang a bell. Here is a Victorian trade card, the Conquer Ringer. And it's probably, oh no, so there might have been advertising, but somebody glued something, Victorian scraps, on the back, and so we don't know what was there. Kind of cool. I wonder what that person was doing. Another Victorian here for Pure Spice. And just interesting things. You never know what you're going to come across. Here's our old recipe. So if you're trying to find things to collect, I'm just trying to give you ideas of the things that I have collected over the years. Here's an old, I think this is, that could be Greek again. It's looking Greek to me. Yep, there's that phi symbol there, the circle with the whoosh through it. Yep, I think it is. Here's a mushroom card. These were Ukrainian, I'm pretty sure. Oh, is that? Yeah, see, this looks different. I could be making this all up, but this looks Ukrainian to me. The other one looked Greek. But these were drawn by a Ukrainian artist. I remember that if I have my memory working. Russian bus tickets. Got those on a big roll. It's almost gone. Just random tickets. I love little tickets of any kind. They're just so cute, and you can use them in so many ways, like make a little collage or just tuck them into little tiny pockets and tucks. Very fun. Here's an old postcard. Marseille. Oh yeah, and the tiny writing. We had to get it all in there. Here I am writing to you a postcard. I have not received anything from you for a long time. What the? Yeah, you know, nicer, nicer wording. So this was 1922. It looks like. Yeah. And they could really write tiny then. Oh boy, I can't write that small. I don't think. This is from the World Fair. A New York ticket from the World's Fair. That's kind of cool. 1964, 65, I think. Just a beautiful page from a German, yep, Gothic German writing. So some type of German magazine from days gone by. Beautiful lithograph style artwork in there. Advertisement from Pan Am. Remember that? Remember that airline? Pan Am went the way of Eastern, or one went, Pan Am I think went first, then Eastern. Beautiful unused ledger, which you can either use as is, turn it into a journal page, or use it for collage, or you know, if you have a greeting card and there's sentiment and you want to cover it, you could put something like this down, a piece of that. Here's a piece of that funeral home book. I always find this so interesting every time okay, so let's see what they were writing about. The burial of Hannah Laughlin. Okay, she was, oh yeah, that was her address. Age 42, didn't make it that far. Sorry, Hannah. Black cloth casket, 60 bucks. A plate, $3.50. A pot, I guess, $5. Delivering box to, I can't read everything. Permits, drapery, chairs, 2 dozen. Icing the body, hey, that's $9. If you're ever wondering, now you know, $9. Opening of the grave, $7. Huh, now I would think opening the grave would be harder to do than icing the body, but who knows. The hearse, $12. Not bad. 2 coaches, $12. Hey, double. Ferriages. Does anybody know what a ferriage is? Ferriage is? I thought it was going to say carriage at first. $3.30. That was a good deal on those, whatever they were. Gloves for bearers, 4 of them. You get $1 or 25 cents each. Candles, 34 at $16, 16 cents maybe, I don't know, $5.44. And a habit. So there must have been, that's what a nun wears, right? $7. Now this company also had a taxi service. So you would have some other things sprinkled in here, like gave a ride to Joe Schmo down to the corner to get something or other. There's the ferriages again. I'll have to look that up. That's a word I've never heard. But it seems to be like the common things. Of course, they didn't have, you know, scanners and copiers, and they couldn't pre-print all that stuff. They had to handwrite it every time. Oh, they had embalming on here for $10. That's not a bad deal. I'll bet that's a lot of work. It just would seem like it would be a lot of work. The burial of David Grant. Huh. Now you could see like where some families were obviously more wealthy than others. You know, this guy got a funeral for $200.14, but you know, poor David Grant, $23. He was like the special. He got like the back corner lot, no tree, no good view probably, that kind of thing. Movie trivia cards, just fun. Little things, more address books. Here's a little, I love these when I found these playing cards. It's a playing card set with Breakfast at Tiffany's lady on Audrey Hepburn, I believe it's Audrey. There's 2 Audreys, Audrey Hepburn and Audrey, you know the other Audrey. There's always 2. There's this one and the other one. I can't think of it right now. Audrey Hepburn and Audrey, it'll come to me. I'm half asleep today. But this is such a cool photograph. I don't know, look at the icicles on the top of the house. I love that. I just love that. Little whatnots, flashcards. I have this bartender's collection of recipes, and it came in a giant thing, and it was so many. Cool. I don't drink, but I think it would be really fun to have somebody try those and get all liquored up. New optics, $20. Most of the objections are made compulsory. Somebody was writing something on index cards, very intense. Little tiny baby card, especially for baby dear with best wishes to all. Oh, is that cute? That's so cute. Here's a, you can collect these too, little coasters. And there's all sorts of places you can find this stuff. Here's that Gene Phillips and part of his life again. So yeah, that's what was in this one. So that's just an example of the way I used to make mine originally, and they were all different because I never knew what I was going to put in them because I just randomly grabbed from different piles. Here's an old coin. Oh yeah, I got some old coins. I should put those in again. I forgot to put those. It's just remembering what you have sometimes. And this little Orpha Clinker. Oh, I had a bunch of her stuff. 1918. It was about her schooling and everything, and I had her grades and her grade book and everything. That was really cool. And who doesn't love paper dolls? I know. They bring back so many memories. The kids today, they're ripped up. I don't really think they have the cool paper dolls the way we did. And remember how we meticulously fussy cut those outfits out? Oh my God, that took forever. And if you accidentally cut the arm off, you were just dead in the water. Okay, so what's the date? Yes, we are still good. The Fundle special is still on. Now, the Fundles today don't look exactly like what I just showed you because they have morphed into what I do now. But I do have very many common categories like antique, ledger, checks, receipts, postcards, black and white photos, T-cards, music, papers, dictionary papers, a lot of interesting old book pages, and whatnot. 100 plus pieces. In the month of May 2023, there's a special going on. I still have paint on my fingers. I can see that. I was painting my kitchen or my bathroom cabinets. 2023, a triple bonus special. You get a book page from a book that is dated from 1627. I kid you not. And number 2, you get a Victorian card. And number 3, you get a vintage ticket automatically included in your Fundle package without a code or a coupon. I try and make it easy on you. And my newsletter comes out. It's a free monthly emailed newsletter. Come on, Sonny, you're coming up here. Oh, it's like you started the list and I haven't had a second to talk. Okay, we're gonna say a couple things. News free monthly. Okay, you just look at everybody. Okay, all right. I'll give him my best white steel. All right, so newsletter. The newsletter. Free monthly emailed newsletter. You get a free digital image each month. Yes. Checklist of supplies, yes. Note from the bookmaker, which explains what a junk journal is, yes, yes. And page list of ideas on how to break a blank page, yes, yes, yes. Where are they located? Located at the very bottom of every newsletter. Scroll all the way down, you'll find it. Okay, then we have videos. When do they come out? Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday. Okay, what time? 7 a.m. Eastern time. Very good. I don't know if you've ever helped me with this part before. I tried before, but my voice gave out. Okay, all right, I'll try and take over more then. We have an Etsy shop. Yes, we do. Yay, the Etsy shop. Okay, where we sell jundles, burnals, and kits. Journals, bundles, and kits. DIGIKITS, which are printable downloads. And also I have a print and mail option in there. That's also where you find the fundles for sale. That's where they are. And print and mail option for the DIGIKITS. There's a flat fee, but you get 50 pages printed. That's 10 DIGIKITS. I just need the names of the DIGIKITS, and for you to buy the print and mail option, just send the list to pam@thepapero.outpost.com. That's my email address, or through Etsy message, and we will get you off and running. Yep. Okay. I have an Amazon shop if you're looking for favorite tools and supplies. I'm not for sale. Okay. We get offers, trust me. You can find links to those items, and that does help my shop, but it does not, you do not pay more for those items for using my links. I'm just going to have a little nap here while you go through the rest of it, as probably most of other people are having a little nap right now, Mom. Okay, we're almost done to the end. Okay, go for it, Mom. All right, we have a t-shirt shop. Yes, we do. We have a t-shirt shop where if you like the phrase, create with reckless abandon. Yes, we do. And everything is a craft supply until proven otherwise. Yes, it is. And you can get that on a t-shirt, sweatshirt, zip hoodie, mug tote, or water bottle. Yes, you can. All right. And then where can you find us? On Pinterest, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook. Come and join our Facebook group. Come and join the Facebook group. We're having a lot of fun doing weekly and monthly challenges, as well as waiting to see what you guys like from these videos. Please know that in your hearts, fun can be simple. And most of all, create with reckless abandon. And we'll see you next time. Oh, there we go, everybody. Happy crafting. All right, see you next time, all. Just put the pooch down. Okay, take care. Have an awesome day. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.